Hey, my name's Kelsey. I'm a genius here at United BMW. Today we're going to take a look at the iOS 14 Apple CarPlay update. Now I have already covered how to connect your phone and the most frequently asked questions and problems when connecting your phones. So if you run into any issues, please refer to those two videos. So here is what the iOS 14 update looks like. You can see it's not a huge change, but some of the apps do look a little bit different. For example, the font on this calendar is just kind of different. The music is a little different. But overall, you will notice, of course, that there is a background now. So it won't import any personalized backgrounds that you use. It's only the Apple defaults, but you do have a little bit of choice. So you can come into settings, select wallpaper, and you can choose from any of these 5 multicolor ones, or you can choose 2 solid color ones. So you make your selection, choose set, and when you go back to the home screen, it'll be whatever you've chosen. Here on the third-party screen, now it's not new, but Zoom has become available recently, and we do get a lot of questions about it. It is audio only. There is no way to use the camera function without disconnecting your phone from CarPlay, and of course we don't recommend using that while you are operating your vehicle, so be mindful of that. Otherwise, here on the left-hand side of the screen, you will also notice a number of new things. I do want to note though that your time won't be in red. That's just because I am using the connected device to record it, so it looks like you have a screen recording going on. But one thing you will have is this dot right here. Now typically, ideally you wouldn't see it at all. Sometimes you might see it in orange, and sometimes it is in green. Now what this does is it monitors apps running in the background that may or may not be using your microphone or your camera or both. That's been a little bit of a security question for some people who feel as though apps may be listening to them when they're speaking and then using that information in advertising or other things later. So this is just a monitor for that. So it's green now because, again, I'm using the connected device to record this, so the green is telling me that both the camera and the microphone are being utilized. If you ever see it in yellow, it means either one of the two is being used, or if you don't see it at all, it means nothing's going on. Also on here we have our icons. These are the most recently used apps. Our battery is down here instead of up here with your data information. And then our dashboard. Once you start navigation to somewhere, for example here we are going to go to the Atlanta Aquarium, it will show you your estimated time of arrival, about how long it should take you to get there, and the distance to that destination. Now if you click on this, it will take you to the full screen map, and then if you click on this again, it gives you the option to share your ETA with a contact. You can mute and unmute your navigation directions, or you can search for additional points of interest or stops along the way. To share your ETA, you click on this, and it'll bring up your most commonly contacted contacts, I guess, and you can scroll through it that way. You're also now able to see speed cameras in Apple Maps as a part of the iOS 14 update. That's not something we have here in Georgia, but if it's relevant to your area, something good to keep in mind. It's also coming to the BMW Maps as well. And finally, the feature everyone's been asking us about is the Apple Maps turn-by-turn directions in the head-up display. So you don't have to do anything. You can see we're just routing to the aquarium here. And here in our head-up display, it's kind of hard to see for the cars behind it, but you can see our turn-by-turn directions there as well. Now, if you're one of those people that's deleted Apple Maps from their phone, you will see Google Maps here instead. However, Google Maps will not show up in your head-up display. It is only the native app to your system. So for example, Apple Maps is only available for Apple CarPlay. Android Auto will only show you Google Maps. And that is everything that I know about the iOS 14 update in relation to Apple CarPlay right now. Please keep in mind that I am running a beta, and it is possible that there may be some details that change by the time the full iOS update is available here in a couple weeks. I just wanted to give you a quick look at what you could expect here in a couple weeks when this is available to the public. But if you do have any questions, please let me know.